Hey, YouTubers. Hey, it's me, Rachel Salazar again. Hey, I wanted to tell you I've had some dreams, and well, one of them I'd like to recall. It's about a heavenly place, and I sort of thought it was like about heaven, but it was really wonderful, and I wanted to tell you about it. And first of all, in my dream, it was of I was in a place, and I was walking around, and it was just really lush and really beautiful, and everything was just alive. And I remember seeing this little girl, and she was dressed in white, and she had a big, beautiful white flower in her hair, and she was just so happy. And I remember she was playing, and her little dress was like white transparent. It was just really pretty. And she was just sitting down, and there was like bees and birds and different things around her. And when she laughed, all of a sudden the bees, which is birds, they were like on the ground, and all of a sudden they just fly up to where her hair was, and it was like something out of Disneyland or something, and they'd fly up together, and they sing, like make little noises, but they were really alive. They weren't just like, how we have things that are alive in this world. They they were like singing. It was really beautiful, and they were just buzzing around, and they were all just moving around together, and she'd laugh, and they would just, they were just rolling her hair, and then they'd fly back down, and and they were all in a line. It was really, really neat, and it was just neat just to and hear that little girl laughing. It was just beautiful. And I remember she had a big, beautiful white daisy in her hair. It was just really sweet, and I remember looking around, and she was just so happy. It was just really beautiful, and everything around it was just really alive, and I could hear the birds singing and everything else. And I remember one of the kids came to us and came to me and said, "Come on, let's go." And I remember thinking, I don't want to go. I really like to stay. But anyway, I went out tonight. So anyway, I saw him leave, and then I thought, I looked from where I was. I could see him leaving, and he was going down a mountain, and I could see him walking down a trail. And I thought, well, I hate to leave him, let him go by himself, at work. And I thought, well, so I knew I had to go. And then all of a sudden, it looked like some guy from the Willy Wonka factory, or whatever, the one with the cat. And he gave me this, he said, here. And he gave me two balloons. And all of a sudden, I got those balloons, and I held on to them, and I rubbed one on each side, and I floated up towards the sky, and then I went, and I landed right towards where one of my sons was. And it was just really, really neat. It was really neat. Yeah. And anyway, yeah, and then in my dream we woke. Well, we were at his house, and then we came out of the house, and all of a sudden it was like we were in the real world again. Everybody was all mean, and all these crazy people and everything else. And I'm like, I should have stayed where I was at. I was all happy. It was a beautiful place. But anyway, that was a neat dream. But let me tell you this. So anyway, and I felt like, I remember I'd had these really bad headaches at the time, and I wondered maybe, I had died or something, and maybe when we stay there or whatever, I don't know. Of course I didn't die, but I had real bad headaches at the time. So anyway, that was me. But anyway, on to my next thing. I wanted to tell you this. Um, oh, when we had the election with Obama and Mitt Romney, I remember I was, oh no, it wasn't that. I'm talking about the Obamacare. That's what it is. When Obamacare was going on, it was a big debate and all that. Well, anyway, I was praying and praying. I was praying really intense. Well, anyway, they had passed the bill, and I was like really depressed. I thought, oh gosh. So for 2 days, I was totally depressed over it because I thought, oh my gosh, when people figure this out, they're not going to be really happy because, even though I want everybody to have health care, I knew that some of the things in it aren't really going to help everybody. They're not going to help it, even though it sounds good. It's not. There's no way that we could pay for it. And I don't know. There's a lot of different things. Anyway, I was really depressed over it for 2 days, and the Lord gave me this scripture. He just dropped it into my heart. He said, in my house, Father's house, are many mansions. If I were not so, I would have told you. I go. prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, then I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, that you may be also. So, so the Lord was basically just telling me, we're not to set our hearts on these things that are on this earth, but we're to be looking up, and we're to be looking for Jesus and where He's going to put us. So, anyway, so I just want to encourage other people that that's where we're to be right now, not to be looking around and getting pressed or whatever. So, anyway, with that, I'm going to end this, and God bless you. Thank you.